everyone, it is Shay Seeking and I'm back with another video. All right, so again, we're back at the channel American Empress Unchained. It's not just a title, it's the name of the game. But anyway, I was just sitting here thinking, and some keep telling me this energy is like this energy of, now when I say there's something about you not about to turn that scripture, you're not about to turn my father's house, I always think into a whorehouse, right? So this like the money changers and things like this, that Jesus find out that they selling children or selling doves or whatever. You get my drift? And I'm thinking, I don't know what they gonna be doing with these people that they didn't let into thine gates. You understand what I'm saying? But what you not about to do is come up in here with that shit, no foreign energy coming up in here. See, I feel like there's always been a level of something here, okay, how things work when it comes to natural resources. But what we not about to have is no foreign bitches and no bitches that don't belong in the circle dealing and willing and dealing up in this motherfucker. It just ain't gonna be happening. I feel like it's just what we talking about is, again, if this is some energy where somebody is about to turn one of these hoes into that type of shit, one of these other females that I don't know, they might be, I don't know. I feel like nobody deserves, but again, what you not gonna do is be coming up in here telling nobody that's the real empress slash emperor up in here what the fuck about to be going on around here. You see, I feel like this is some kind of ring of women that have blackmailed these men to take them away from what's normal, to like a sense of normalcy. It's almost like they harvesting energy. Well, we could say this could be sexual immoralities. This could be sex. This could be just energy harvesting or something like this. But I just almost feel like there's some type of invasion or something of something that's just not right. Something like it's off balance. You see what I'm saying? Secret willing and dealing. Even if it's just like people having access to your energy or your cup or your wand or incubus, succubus energies or whatever we're dealing with here. I feel like, again, and when I think about this, nothing that Christ or Yeshua have touched should these people ever be touching. You understand what I'm saying? It's something like this. It's something like whatever the fuck is going on here is pretty much a forever thing. It's a forever thing. There's like, you know, there's no one person chose to go or nothing like this and the other person didn't know or something like that. There's laws, nigga. There's code. There's ethic. So if any of these hoes been focusing on me or my divine masculines or feminines or whoever, and they think that you're going to be able to contract some type of contract or something because of what some other motherfucker's saying or what society is talking about, I beg to differ. And I feel like, again, this could be something that could be, like I said, I'm going to keep on saying it's a treasonous act. Traitors. Some type of fungus among us kind of energy here. It's just like some bitches is real thirsty. And I feel bad because, you know, it upsets me because I know they didn't just get this close and they didn't get access to certain people that they shouldn't have never had access to, you know, without the help of somebody that had access to it. But it's almost like people dealing with the people in the mail room, you know what I'm saying, and thinking that they in or something like this when you might even be dealing with the CEO. You might even be dealing with something like this, but whatever you talking about, I feel like whatever that shit is run across somebody like me, you might as well just go the other way. So it could be like some type of something that has started at the bottom, okay? And now it's at the top, okay? But I feel like this is not a good thing. This is like an overthrow thing. This is like an overtaking thing. This is like people blocking people's normal, your birthrights. You know what I'm saying? Blocking your birthrights and using some type of technology to manipulate a situation in order to let, like, And I'm not even saying the underdog. It's like somebody is sneaking demons into heaven. It's like a group of women that need green cards or something, and you want to marry one of my sons. It's almost like this is what I'm picking up here. And I don't have no. And the weirdest part is that how is you letting these little hoes even be watching me? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, again, some of these people, they've got it in a different way of doing things. They're going to your YouTube channels. They're pulling up your videos. You know, like I said, there's a video that somebody just did, and the 4 cards that she laid out was very accurate. I think it was the King of Pentacles. That motherfucker been popping his head up lately a lot, and everybody readings. And then she had the Queen of Swords, the one with the girl looking in the mirror. And then it was the Hermit card shedding light on the King of Pentacles and the woman that was looking in the mirror. Because I'm almost thinking, the video before that I watched before that, I'm almost thinking, this bitch better take a look in the mirror. Because this could be somebody going into court or going into something, a royal court or otherwise, talking about somebody drink a lot or something, and this bitch is lush. They could be saying this person do drugs and that bitch do drugs. These bitches could have veins popping all out they fucking hands and shit like they just shot up. Talking about they psychic. You hear what I'm saying? But these people in this, whatever this industry or in this club or whatever, they'll pick a hole like that. You know what I'm saying? For whatever the fuck they're doing. Than a real one. And they'll cipher the energy from the real one and use a washed up ass female that's just that. And I'm saying, again, this could be somebody saying, oh, something is over, you going to do something else. And I'm looking at this bitch like, no, bitch, you about to be going somewhere else. Because I'm getting quite about motherfucking sick with this. And even if this is not somebody peering in, which I feel like people are looking into people's homes, even if you call yourself such a top-notch reader or something like this, why the fuck are you stalking me? Like I said, I'm watching these bitches to expose them. These bitches is watching me to be me. Like, where we do that at? I'm already me. Have you ever asked yourself why these people and why these niggas don't want to deal with me on that level? Why they could deal with you like that and they won't? Because they have some kind of connections or some ties to your masculine or some bitch. Just because you got ties to that motherfucker, don't, even if that was the truth for anybody, don't mean that you got ties to another motherfucker that don't know nothing about you. See, and I feel like this is what we did. This is the new age. Everybody's talking about welcome to the new age, but we're not realizing. We're not realizing that this is really like going over some type of cliff or something. And I feel like once it's due, I don't feel like it can never change, but I'm just saying, I feel like we're going over some type of something that people are not ready to go into. That we're not really, it's almost like that whole thing of like these platforms have been manipulating and lying to people. There's always, when you think about big corporations like that, like Twitter and Facebook and all this shit, like their brains ain't the same. Like the people that run that shit is not the same. Like I tell y'all all the time, it's always a pyramid scheme. What the people in the cafeteria know about the hospital is going to be different than what the people that's actually out there in the hospital, like the nurses and doctors and things like this. And what the nurses and doctors know is different than what, you know, the people in corporate know. It would be different than what the people in let me make sure it's still recording, keep cutting off. It's going to be different than what the people in HR know. And then the actual owners and investors and things like that way at the top, they mind that 1% that's usually there with any organization. Their minds and the way it work is a little bit different. Now, a little bit of that shit can trickle down, you know what I'm saying, into some of those higher level positions. But again, most likely the most prominent things, people make the world go round, just like doctors and nurses make the hospital stay alive, or it's what makes it thrive, right? But I feel like, again, doing, you know what I'm saying? So they're not really tripping. But I feel like a lot of people would be surprised, or when doctors and nurses, if they do ever make it to knowing what really goes on at the top, they will probably just turn the cheek and finish, you know, keep their nose in their own work. The thing about some of these people is they feel like because they at the top, they got these jobs. People set them up, brought them in, they signed up for some little shit, they got the job or something like this. They're not understanding that even some of these people that people have been blotted out or haven't been brought in or haven't been at any of those meetings, or the people that they secretly removed from shares from corporations and things like this, they still have rank and pull. Because again, a lot of the shit that they're doing is illegal, first of all. It would be considered to be, if these are the things. Now, everything here is allegedly. This is just me being a conduit of a certain type of energy, talking about things that have happened in the past, present, future, things that also are seen and unseen, things that are sensed and known, and things that people are thinking. Things that people are thinking. So it's almost like somebody who is a forever motherfucking boss, a forever, somebody that holds some type of position of power or ranking that is a forever. And I feel like it's so silly because I feel like whoever it is, a divine masculine or something, may have got bamboozled into letting go of his main person. And then again, it's really these two could do it on their own or start it on their own. But it might be, again, something that was started by them. And some other people want to come in with some new ideas or something like this, but really it's a takeover to push someone out. They could have even used a masculine energy to push someone out. Someone in the likeness of someone or something like this. And it's hard because whatever this is, there's ties to whoever it is that's being pushed out, and there's ties to whoever it is that may be going in. But there's something I gotta get. There's something very sentimental about whatever this is. It's almost like you becoming you. It's your turn. You've all your life you thought something. You finally found out maybe that you are of like a royal ascent. I like to use that better than descent. And when it's time for you to claim the throne, it's like these people are saying that it's gone. It's just like, well, who told you that you had the right to do that? Like, what do you mean? Like no. It's almost just like that energy. Because people have been scrambling, working so hard to put this thing together that they're doing, okay? That was built on somebody else's energy that they haven't even considered to ask if this person is, like I said, that must feel, that's horrible. Like, people get divorces every day, okay? Now again, we're just talking about this as a scenario. The way that somebody would process a divorce, that's probably already devastating, right? But let's think about these people that have been dealing with con artists. And let's think about how deep this shit could be going here. With twins or doppelgangers and stuff like this being used in the likeness of, instead of somebody else here. And so you have to deal with this stuff. You have to hear about this shit around the way. What is it? I need me around the way, girl. The one for me. Okay, because I feel like somebody's saying it's hard to replace somebody, but it's almost like, what are you even doing? I don't like the energy. Like I said, I'm the type of bitch, I'm real, like, funny about my connections, man. And there's no reason why no other bitch, like, there's no reason. It just can't happen. And I feel like, especially when there's some rules to this shit. I'm not the type of bitch that be like, oh, repent, go, bitch. No, it's off with your motherfucking head. You know what I'm saying? It's like, take your motherfucking ass back home, bitch. I let you try to think that you was gonna get to the top. I let you think that these other motherfuckers that you dealing with behind the scenes, I let you think. And when I say these are mine, I'm talking about my one, my two, and then the rest of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost like, again, in a corporation or something, like some people have run rampant and stolen from God or stolen from the boss. And they think that that makes them the boss. It's like motherfuckers want to boss up to get bust down. It's something like that. It literally, possibly even, or a bust down. Y'all. Y'all. Okay? Because the way that them cars lined up when she did that video, and it was like it was confirming what I was already thinking though. So again, she did hit on some shit. But with that, King of Pentacles popped out like that, and I seen her shuffle them cards now. And that Queen of Swords looking in that mirror, you know what I'm saying? And it made me also think about somebody looking in a computer screen and it's tripped out because the bitch right before. So like I said, sometimes I be thinking these people just be sitting there plotting and thinking of how to script something. But why do they, you know what I'm saying? Why do you want my attention or these people attention that bad to sit there and construct this? It has to be something else really going on behind the scenes that these people think that they're doing. And it's like, the Hermit is shining a light on them too. Now again, it's almost like doppelganger energy because I can see the parts where I could, if I were a Queen of Cups, only. I guess I could resonate with that a little bit, okay? But I think that this is, like I said, a copycat, somebody doing mirror magic. I seen when the card fell out, I actually seen somebody looking on a laptop. And I don't know if these people are just watching, like they have it on silent mode and they're just watching your videos and they're doing a reading off of your video because they're really not psychic at all. Maybe they lost their gifts and they just trying to really stick in and fit in because really maybe something else is getting healed behind the scenes. See, that's why I don't go too far off. Like I tell y'all shit that's going to resonate with you in this moment or another moment. But like I said, I feel this energy here, but I'm so at ease. So I know whatever is being erupted right now, some of it may be falsities. It's like I think I seen something earlier about like lies travel faster than the truth or something like this, right? So I feel like I can feel like a franticness or a countenance falling in these femmes, some of these femmes that the ones that I know are bogus, okay? But it's like they want me to be on their wavelength too, right? So I can feel the emotions. When you're a real empath, you could feel that. And sometimes you could respond to it because if you're somebody that's speaking to the people to teach them something or show them something, sometimes I feel like source want me to be in that energy. Whatever energy it is, fuck what they talking about you crazy or something. Whatever energy that you gonna be in, authentically display that. Now, like I'm feeling actually really good. And I'm not drinking, I'm not on drugs or anything. I'm feeling very like good. And I told you guys that when I was in the car, because I was sitting out in the car and when I was talking to y'all earlier. And I think that's what somebody sees, possibly. I feel like also there's some type of distraction. Again, take it how you want. There's heavy like distraction or something here. It's almost like some kind of skit or something. But it's almost like something all day has been wanting me to like feel like you're losing something or someone in your game. But like I said, I don't let things like this get to me because I am one person that's probably left on the earth that think that in my case, 3D energy is still very, very important to me. These is people that making you think that everything's going on a 5D while these motherfuckers is actually still meeting up in the 3D. You get what I'm saying? And they like, oh, something that was when they were able to mind fuck each other or whatever they were doing, they were able to do that, something, but maybe something is shattered or something like this. And now these people, or maybe they lost their jobs or positions or something like this, and you could be elevating. And then now these people are going to be having to take a look in the mirror or something about what they've been doing. Because a lot of these people are doing the things. Listen, you can take what you want to think. People can think what they want to think about me. It's not going to change a damn thing. A lot of these people are doing these things to that they're talking about other people are doing. And again, they're deflecting right now or trying to get in somebody's head to get them to react in a certain manner. But I seen God shedding a light on that. And I'm not willing to lose or give up a motherfucking thing that's mine. It's almost like that energy, like, you niggas owe me. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. It's like, it's not even gonna be that easy. Like, you worry about them little bitches, you better be really worried about Big Mama. That's who you better be worried about. And it's almost like, don't get it twisted, but these people like, oh, she's just talking shit. She doesn't even know. Yeah, but listen. And that's why I feel like there's something here. The sky's the limit or something like this, maybe. I don't know. This could be somebody trying to set somebody down and say, watch the sky or something like this. Or this could be like, you know what I'm saying? Something else. And then the next card that came out after that, because the Hermit card was facing and shedding a light on that King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, okay? And then we had the Hermit. She had the Hermit. I wanted to let you guys know that this is somebody else's reading. And then she pulled that Empress out on the other side. Now, this made me think one thing. It just made me think like citizenship, relationship, conservatorship, ships, Deuteronomy. I said Diddy. Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy. Like, God is blocking out an Empress here. And the Empress was in the upright, okay? There, whoever this Empress in reverse or something like this, or wants me to be this Empress in reverse, is. But the Empress was looking, I feel like, in the other direction. It's almost like somebody saying that you can't have it all. And I'm thinking it's not even bratty, but watch it all fall. And if there's a higher power asking me, it would be do not stall. Touch not my anointed ones appointed that knew or know what they were doing when they tried to dismantle the American Empress. These are people that have not even put in half of the energy or time that somebody else has put in. These are somebody that don't even have, it may be their birthright to strive or do something, but it's not their birthright to try to take mine. And some of these people need to be taught that there's consequences, even to these little things that they've gotten into with this tech energy. Thought that somebody wasn't nobody. You see? I feel like this is going to be something that some of these little gods are probably going to have to see too. I feel like these people did kill a divine masculine, or they have this masculine plugged in, knocked out, exiled, or something. And they've been spending some time. And if they did send something, the real one don't have it and they know it. This would be a message of concern, an urn. Somebody could be asking if the first shall be the last, then Where's my turn? It's something like that. And there is an energy that keeps coming towards me. And like I said, I don't know if this is some kind of dirty trick or something like this. But I feel like, again, there is a presence of someone locked up somewhere. I just heard upstate, but it could be, again, overseas, or it could be in some type of dimension here. I don't know if that person wants to be there. Cause I feel like whoever it is kind of like they're calling out for someone, and they're getting pushed further and further away by energies that want a major delay. They don't want to see 2 people or 3 people or 10 people get together or something. They don't want to see the originals or something. I keep thinking about, like, the part of the movie, like a hero movie or something, when they go and they knock down or bust down somebody's door or something, and the guy is like a retired captain or something, thought he was about to be able to retire or something like this, and he's like making like some fucking ship models or something, and chilling in his house, and he got to get back to work because the end of the world is coming. You know what I'm saying? Or see, again, they could have tried to bind this female energy to mine, because I'm feeling a little bit too much chill right now. So I feel like this could be them binding, and if that's the case, you better, I forbid that shit. And I'm telling you, that's another reason why these bitches is gonna go down for whatever the fuck this is. Somebody's doing some type of binding ritual here. Somebody could be trying to calm you down, distract you, or even make you seem like personality disorder ish by doing the spell work to bind people. Some of these people are addicted. I don't know. To people's energy here. And they're trying to do anything they can to get close here. These are people that you actually literally don't feel comfortable with. I'll just say, it ain't like you hate or can't stand, but you know that they can't stand next to you. So what do these people do? Stay at a distance, try to get as close as they can to you, decipher something like your energy from you. That's like knowing your enemy or somebody that treats you shitty is feeding off of your energy, and it's the only thing that's keeping them alive. But then in your face, they're trying to say, you know, and then their face they say you can run but you can't hide. You know, in your face, you know, they're acting like they all nice and everything is all like this or whatever. And it's like, man, I don't know what you didn't comprehend. After fucking with that bitch and you think you coming back here again, and still holding on to that in the end, ah, there's this energy here. It's like, nah, man. And I'm that person that's never really petty. But when it comes to this petty motherfucking petty, that's what you gonna call me. That's what you gonna call me. You not gonna go on and be happy. You not gonna go on and take something that you took from me. You just not. You just not. And if we talking biblically, then you'll see it's disrespectful. It's how you break down a community. It's how you try to bring in all these new foul entities. It's just I can't not speak on it. Something about industry. Something about laid to rest. Somebody is hoping that you lay it to rest. Somebody I'm hearing might be even upset that they didn't invest. Somebody should think about getting a bulletproof vest. I'm hearing some people can't wait to start fucking with somebody once they're getting their rest. I'm seeing that Virgo card digest. So this person could have been rallying up the troops or getting all in their feelings today for some type of an attack or something like this. And I heard I won't hold back. Now again, I don't know who's saying these things or whatever, but this is what I'm picking up here. I hear over my dead body and I can't go for that. And I don't know if it's, again, whatever these people are plotting against somebody that would be innocent from the crimes that they're saying, or if this is somebody inside trying to strike someone on the outside, or vice versa, or whatever. Because somebody want to play somebody's part so bad, and some masculine is so nervous about having the best that he ever had. It's sad. I could even imagine if I had to be in an environment like that. I mean, I'm already at home and it's like, here, take that and take that and take that and take that. But there's nothing new under the sun. Everything these people think they're doing new has already been done. But if you look at some of these people, it's like almost like they feel like they hit a home run, guys. I don't know what to say. Because all I know is I can't feel nothing but in 2023, I'm having all this shit my way. And that is just it. I think that's all I have to say for the day. I mean, I am kind of feeling like I kind of want to go pull some cards, but I'm just like, nah. White people, look, people be looking at me because I don't want to hurt, because I don't want to work that hard. Like, again, me and Taurus was just talking about this today. And I'm like, yeah, I need to get this or something like this. I'm like, I was like, so I need to get a job. He was like, but trying to make it so you didn't have to or something like this. And I'm like, no, well, something. And I said, so, oh, you mean me? You want me to get a job? You mean you tell me because I don't mind working. It's just I'm not down for just doing anything anybody wants me to do. And I feel like also I'm an entrepreneur that's been able to do things from my home. But like I think we were saying this in the video the other day. If these people don't want you at home working, if they want you out and about and around all these other people with this energy, and they know you, they try to block you. So. And I was like, well, I don't know. I said, well, what do you think? I'm like, do you want those people? I said, oh my gosh, this means that, because he was saying, you ain't listening to me. You don't listen to me. And I said, so that means that you want me to go? And I said, what if my boss is a man? You want me to listen to what another man says? I don't know. It was just funny. And he was like, well, I mean, if that's your boss. I said, he tell you to go in his office and do something. Like, he was talking about like work related. I said, well, what if they try to do something else in their office or something like that? And then he was kind of like quiet a little bit for a second.